Welcome to Tabernacle of the Stars. I'm Aphrodette North. Every week, I'm going to try and give you some insight into what's happening in the cosmos. We've just been through a full moon in Leo lunar eclipse with a comet. And in that beautiful chart, there was a grand trine in fire and a mystic rectangle. This is a magical time. Planets both in air and fire. And they seem to be working together, balancing and blending the heart and the mind in a new way. And we ask ourselves, what is our mission in the greater universe? How do we approach the sacred? Stay grounded in this marvelous creation. Jupiter, the largest planet, went retrograde on the 6th of February. And it will be retrograde in Libra until June. We want peace. We want balance. And for this week ahead, there's what we call a T-square going on in the heavens, with Pluto, the planet of empowerment, in Capricorn, which rules the foundation of what we have created here on Earth. And it's in square to Uranus, planet of surprises and freedom, and epiphanies in Aries. I am presence, desire for freedom, desire to have progress. And Jupiter is now retrograde as part of that T-square in Libra, calling us to call upon our peace within as we deal with some of the challenges that face us in these changing times. In astrology, there's ponderous planets that move very slowly, and they set a stage for a process. And the process right now is to find the balance of this T-square. With Jupiter retrograde, it may seem somewhat elusive at times, but it's very important for us to keep our faith and to do what we can in the moments that are provided. Tonight, the moon is in Virgo. And the moon being in Virgo is about analyzing. It's about looking at both sides of the question in order to be able to draw a significant conclusion or to create a plan. The Virgo moon is opposing Neptune in Pisces tonight. And so for that reason, it may be a little bit difficult to get a good night's sleep. Or you might have dreams. They're trying to illuminate something important going on in your personal life. Or you may talk to a friend in the morning who has had that experience. But again, this is all part of a smaller process. The moon moves 1 degree every 2.5 hours. And so for that reason, the moon makes many aspects throughout the day. And with that, we find good times to have a meeting, to avoid the meeting, to take the walk, to take the nap. It's kind of the way that the moon works. But the Virgo moon later today, when dawn, around 6:20 in the morning, it's going to be parallel to Uranus, planet of surprises in Aries. So don't be surprised if something wakes you up. Cawing of a crow, a cat knocking over your table lamp. These things can happen. The Virgo moon is also parallel to Venus this evening. And during the evening, it can be an enjoyable time to communicate with people that are honest. It can give you food for thought, because Venus is in Aries. Not that far from then, Virgo moon forms a beautiful trine to Pluto in Capricorn. It has to do again with, what have I accomplished today? What am I going to accomplish tomorrow? Do I need to be doing the small things? Do I need to be reading a book? Do I need to be meditating on the matters that are of concern to me? And that's just Sunday. On Monday, in the wee hours of the morning, the Virgo moon is going to be parallel to Mars in Aries. So again, there may be some restfulness in your sleep. And that's okay. Because again, there may be things on your mind that you wanted to get done, and they eluded you. Maybe because of circumstances totally beyond your control. The moon enters Libra at 3:44 p.m. on the 13th. Moon in Libra sounds kind of peaceful and harmonious. The Libra energy also wants balance and truth, and to arbitrate those things that do have value as far as the integrity of soul. So it can be a very important time. The Sun is going to be in sextile to Sagittarius. It's in Aquarius and Saturn's in Sagittarius, and it's going to be a time when we want to be creative. We want to expand our consciousness. We want to share it with others. We're looking for our tribe, perhaps, or just a kindred soul that shares our interests. And that aspect's in effect for several days. The Libra moon opposes Venus in Aries early in the morning on Valentine's Day. And so because of that, people want to feel appreciated. People want to feel that they have a we-ness with someone. Kind to call your girlfriend. Try to call the man or woman in your life. Maybe one of your family members that you know love and deeply care about you. Get caught up a little bit. So Valentine's Day this year is not necessarily just about romance. It's about many of the other aspects of love as well. That appreciation of those that care. Later on in the day, the Libra moon forms a beautiful trine to Mercury. It can be a great time to go on Facebook, send an email. If you didn't send a Valentine, you can send a virtual one or make a phone call. You might get a very sweet response. Be glad you did. And then in the evening, the early evening, right around dinner time when most people are doing their Valentine's date, if you will, Libra moon is going to be opposing Mars in Aries. Oppositions in astrology are interesting. Because a situation presents itself, and with an opposition you have a choice. Do you want to embrace that situation, or do you want to gently push it off? The moon in Libra is more apt to arbitrate and find a peaceful solution. But the Aryan Mars is all about doing. So it's going to be an interesting mix this Valentine's Day. On the 15th, on Wednesday, the Libra moon is going to be in square to Pluto in Capricorn. And it's in the wee hours also. So there may be things going on in other parts of the world that cause us to feel somewhat disturbed. Things that may be going on in other countries, with other governments, with other factors regarding weather, things beyond our control, the bigger picture. By the time rush hour hits, the Libra moon is going to be opposing Uranus in Aries. Be extremely careful on the road. If you've had iffy weather, if there's a little ice out there, take your time. Be very alert. Be sure to drive defensively. Around noontime, the Libra moon forms a beautiful conjunction with Jupiter retrograde in Libra. And so because that, people are going to talk about the things that they are thankful for, the good things in life. Maybe they did have a nice Valentine's Day. Maybe they just relaxed, spent time with their cats or their favorite puppy. Either way, it can be a pleasant conversation on Wednesday or lunchtime. Later in the evening, the Libra moon is going to form a beautiful sextile to Saturn in Sagittarius. It's a great time for philosophy, visual arts, watching National Geographic, Discovery Channel. Good time to have a stimulating conversation with someone who shares your philosophy, or someone that you can teach something to or can teach something to you. So it's a really nice evening coming in on Wednesday. At the end of the day, towards 9 o'clock, when people are winding down, the Libra moon is going to be in trine to the sun in Aquarius, where friendships flourish with this beautiful trine or blessing line between these two planets. So the way that you connect with people can be very warm and very beneficial to both parties. Then the moon goes what we call void of course. It doesn't make any other aspects that are significant until the moon enters Scorpio, which isn't until 1:42 in the morning on Thursday. Now, when the moon is void of course, it's called silly season. There's nothing really grounding the magnetic field of the moon, therefore things can sometimes feel a little confusing or convoluted. You might laugh at the wrong time, you might scowl at the wrong time. Don't take it too seriously, it only lasts usually for a few hours. But it can last as long as almost a day. So because of that, be aware the moon does not enter Scorpio until 1:42 on Thursday morning. And the moon, in the wee hours, is parallel to Jupiter, early in Scorpio. And when that happens, you might feel, I forgot something. I need to get up, I need to look around, I need to check my doors. Okay. But it'll probably just be a small interruption in your night's sleep. The Scorpio moon is parallel to Neptune in Pisces, early in the morning, around 7 o'clock. And your psychic sensitivities can be very enhanced. You might get up in the morning and feel this is going to be a fabulous day. I don't know why. Or you might all of a sudden feel some concern about a family member or a friend you haven't heard from. Do follow up on it, because chances are it will be a very real and strong impression. You're going to want to take some action. Right after lunch, that afternoon of the 16th, Mercury in Aquarius is going to be in sextile to Mars in Aries. A lot of stimulating conversation with us. Very progressive, honest communication, where people can peel away the protocol and maybe come down to some very definite and important answers, or at least know how to take the next step, which could be a very interesting time if you're in a business meeting. A little bit after midnight on Thursday, the Scorpio moon is going to be in trine to Neptune in Pisces. Again, this is also a very psychic time. Pay very close attention to your dreams. People dream differently. Some people can see color. Some people can hear music. Some people can remember the voice. Some people can even smell things in their dreams. So pay close attention to your dreams. Now the 16th. On Friday the 17th, early morning, you probably just get into work. The Scorpio moon is in square to Mercury in Aquarius, which means that there can be some differences of opinion regarding resource management, regarding ideas that need to be done as far as security, especially for technology. And because the Scorpio moon is also parallel to the Sun in Aquarius, be careful who's listening when you have a private conversation with someone, because this is a time that you can definitely have a faux pas as far as conversations, especially if you're in a workplace. In the middle of the afternoon on Friday, the Scorpio moon is in sextile to Pluto in Capricorn. And this can be a wonderful time to get very, very determined about what is going to empower your workforce. If you own your own business, it can help you to create a strategy to move forward that may turn out to be a process, but you have to start somewhere. This might be a good day to start that process. Beyond that point, the moon is void of course for a long time. Between 2:39 on Friday afternoon and 1:53 p.m. on Saturday, technically, the moon is void of course. So Friday night and Saturday could be kind of a wild time. Not a lot of grounded energy. Have a designated driver. Maybe have a house party instead. But do be aware that people can be a little nebulous, a little difficult to understand. There can be misunderstandings as well. Try and put yourself in a place that's festive but safe. The Sun enters Pisces at 6:31 in the morning on Saturday. And it's, of course, a major passage. From Aquarius, the sign of fellowship and friendship and humanitarianism, the sign of unconditional love. Very, very strong intuitions. Very, very strong feeling natures are going to surface again. And then, of course, in the afternoon, the moon enters Sagittarius, and the two of them form a square. So we have our dreams and we have our aspirations. The challenge here is to use both moving forward. This is what we call a mutable square. Pisces is mutable water, and Sagittarius is mutable fire. So maybe your dream for doing something special with your house, maybe adding a extended porch, can be there. But also you may have a desire that you want to promote your business in a new way. Bring in a partner. Change something. So more than one area of your life can be changing, and you can feel it on this coming Saturday. The Sagittarian moon does form that square to the Pisces sun. So often we can find ourselves lost in our imagination. We want to adopt a philosophy that feeds our dream. Seek out that book on the shelf you haven't opened. Call that friend that makes you laugh, even at yourself just a little bit. Be lighthearted going into Saturday night. And I'll be sending you another transmission on Sunday. If you'd like to look at your particular sign, please feel free to go to my website, which is www.aphrodette.com. That's APHRODETTE.com. On Sunday night, I do a wonderful radio show where we take live callers with my friend Jacqueline. Blog Talk Radio, the Illumination Station. We're on the air from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Tune in. If you have a special question, we'll take a look at your personal chart for you. And maybe help you to have one thought moving forward or one action you desire to take. Have a sweet week. Good night.